I'm in my head and I am stuck. Done all I can, wasn't enough. I need a friend, everyone's gone. I'm in my head, right where I belong. I've lived out of suitcases, Bruce Wayne was Christian Bale. Yes, I am a Christian, but I don't believe religious tales. I was signed to Sony and my homies thought I hit it big. Isn't it funny how the system is? They thought I was rich, but I was getting shit thrown at me on Twitter threads. I swear to God I'm innocent, but nobody is listening. I had to creep and crawl my way out, I mean all the way out. I have a bunch of guns, I promise they were all just laid out, the safe route. Ready to turn my head to spaghetti. I never meant for this ending, but then I ran through my memory, remembered I am. All I need is another cup of liquor and a puff of good weed before I pass out. So I tell myself, all I need is a real good girl and a couple more G's for a cash out. So I tell myself, if you love me, won't you let me be happy, happy on my own. If I'm lonely, could I really be happy, happy all alone? Why am I so afraid of taking this leap of faith? Standing in my own way, I can't seem to move on. All of those tears I've shed, and all of that blood I've bled, I'm yelling inside my head. All I need is another cup of liquor and a puff of good weed before I pass out. So I tell myself, all I need is a little more sex and a cup of coffee, get my hair right. So I tell myself, if you love me, won't you let me be happy, happy on my own. If I'm lonely, could I really be happy, happy all alone? Why am I so afraid of taking this leap of faith? Standing in my own way, I can't seem to move on. All of those tears I've shed, and all of that blood I've bled, I'm yelling inside my head. All I need is
What up? How's everyone doing? So we haven't really did an update on the Blazzzin fitness challenge. It's kind of more of a loosey-goosey. I'm going to keep everyone accountable starting tomorrow. I've been on it. I'm down 2 pounds. But I got to say, so you would think one of the positive things about having a significant other live with you, like a wife, girlfriend, is you might get like a massage and you need it. But like my wife will be like, oh, I'm really sore. Can you rub? And I'll give like a bomb-ass massage, right? And I'll be like, oh, can you get my neck? And it's like this like 2 second like, oh, and then she's like, my hands hurt. Is that enough? I'm like, I guess. So if you are like me, and I'm not endorsing anything, this is just, if you've never seen these, it's a Theracane. I'm sure a lot of you have, but if you haven't, it's fantastic. I'm so sore. I started lifting again and running. I'm so old. Getting old sucks. You're just sore all the time. Like, you just, like, tweak something, turn something, twist something. Everything you do is painful. But this, I'm just going to massage myself in front of you real quick. I hope you don't mind. Yeah, it's good stuff. I'll save some of this for later. Yeah, but if you've not done one, Amazon this shit. It's so good. Ooh, you hit these little spots. All right, it's getting crazy. Hope everyone's having a good night. We do have a mixer up. Last I checked, there were 14 spots. Let me see what's going on with it now. Oh, that felt good. I want to get it back. It looks like there are, let me do a quick check. I think still 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There may be 15, but this isn't updating on my computer like it is on my phone. So, yeah, check that out if you're interested in that. Also, we're going to get another game up. It's going to be the Falcons and the Saints sans quarterback. So, I guess who's throwing for the Saints this week? That same dude? Falcons at the Saints. Saints upsetting the Bucks, but I don't know how much that does for them. I heard some crazy interesting takes today on that game and the Jets. So, I don't know if you guys saw it, but like Mike White, jersey and ball in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, most yards by a quarterback's first start ever in the history of the game. Heard today that although he threw for the most yards that last week, he also had the lowest yards in the air per throw at 4.5 yards per pass. It's just crazy to me if you think about it, because they were talking. I typed this somewhere else. The Mannings were just saying about Aaron Rodgers being great at that. Like when they take his long ball away, he's smart enough to dink and dunk, but he has the long ball. And these young quarterbacks don't know to do that. They every now and then they just have to go long. They feel like they get bored doing the dink and dunk. They said you see quarterbacks doing that and it's not fun, but it's effective when they give it to you. So I don't know. It says a lot about Mike White's patience. He's been waiting forever to get in there. He gets in there and he was able to dink and dunk the whole game and it worked. I mean, the message is take what they give you. He did. No points. All right, looks good. We're clear. We got a Kenneth Gainwell of 94 for the Birds to get us started. Y'all are quiet tonight. Last night I was so happy. I was so happy you guys were all chatty, and tonight you're all quiet. What's going on? Did I do something? Tell me it wasn't me. I'll fix it, I swear. I'll be better for you. Kenneth Gainwell for the Philadelphia Eagles going out to Dakota. Dakota's been waiting. Dakota and Troy, local dudes, been waiting for PYT so they could get their Eagles. Joe Montana at a 250. That one going to the Niners. Jonathan Felton. Dude, thank you guys for filling it. Big shout out to Chris for running the minis. Yeah, I'm indifferent about it. Josh, I can listen to the Mannings in small doses. It's probably how you guys feel about me. Like, you turn it on for 2 minutes and you're like, nah, I can't do more of this. Michael Carter going out to the Jets. What a game he had last week. Speaking of Mike White, wonder what goes down this week. Oh, no, it doesn't. That's why I said it, Zach. Did you hear the jest in my voice? I'll be better for you, I swear. It's not you. Is that what you're saying? It's not me? Yes, it is. I know it is. They always say that. Frank Darby for the Atlanta Falcons. Silvio would be happy. Love these on cards, man. Elements, I wish it wasn't so damn much. How is Cam not on a team? I don't think he wants to play football. But don't tell anyone that. No, listen to this. This is the worst part. The Saints already had said earlier they're not interested in Cam. I don't know if it's a system thing. I'm not a football coach. I don't know how it pertains. I'm a huge Cam fan. I've always have been. I've noticed more lately he's been less of a team player from what I've read. He's been difficult in situations. But I will say they're talking about Phillip Rivers in New Orleans. Hey, I'm thinking about picking this guy up in any leagues I can that are keeper leagues. Pat Freiermuth for the Pittsburgh Steelers going out to Marie. Marie always gets the Steelers hits and leaves Chris hanging. There you go. Pat Freiermuth, Pittsburgh Steelers. He's going to be a building block for them moving forward. But yeah, Phillip Rivers is done coaching his high school football team. All right. So the season's over. He says he's not in football shape, but he would entertain a conversation about coming back. I don't care what system you're in. And I think Phillip Rivers is a funny guy. He's got like a Brett Favre humor kind of thing to him on the field. He's a little arrogant, but a lot of fun. But I can't watch him play. I cannot watch him throw the ball. And I don't care what system you're in. I can't imagine that Cam does less for you right now than Phillip Rivers does. I can't imagine that you can't. I don't know. I just can't imagine 4-3. I can't imagine that Phillip Rivers does more for any team right now at his age and his shape than Cam Newton does. Maybe I'm wrong. Out of 100, Joe Mixon. This won't be a long break, but it will be a good one because we are going to give away another fantasy spot. And you guys are going to get your messages tonight yet. So that's part of the reason it's going to be good. We're going to pull a banger yet, too. If we don't pull what I consider a banger, I'll give away 2 fantasy spots since it was a PYT. And we filled it, even with the minis. Michael Pittman. And Devontae Adams, he's still on the COVID list too. If you didn't hear earlier, the homeopathic immunization that Rodgers, everyone's calling Rodgers a liar. He did not lie. I don't like Rodgers. You know that. But he didn't lie. He said, I'm immunized. Scientifically speaking, he is immunized. He never said vaccine. They're like, he lied to the... No, he didn't. He's been going through all the protocols all season, being tested. Are you kidding me? They gave us points. Being tested every day. He followed the protocols. The team was aware he wasn't vaccinated. Player used material. Christian McCaffrey. I think that's part of it, Josh. I really do. Isn't Phillip Rivers one of the guys that says, golly? I think I've heard him say golly before. I love that word. McCaffrey going out to the Carolina Panthers. Maz Sid. And I'm going to flip this around. It is 600 points. We may be giving away 2 fantasy spots. Although, word is, when you get points, there's always a chance at a case hit. We'll random that up. Snickerdoodles, man. No, listen. It is not his job to tell the public if he's vaccinated. Zach, you know I don't like Rodgers. If a reporter's going to ask you a question, he should have answered. I don't feel like that's a necessary question for me to answer. But then it's all this prying and prodding. He already had so much stuff going on. Speak of the devil, there he is out of 75. I think the reporter should have been banned from asking that. I know they don't ban themselves from any questions, but I think it should have been a thing where players are not allowed to answer that question across the board. Dairy Queen Snickerdoodles? That's a thing? What is it, like a blizzard? Oh, man, I can't. I'm trying to lose weight. Get behind me, Satan. Jonnu Smith and Chris Carson. Jonnu Smith better start doing something for me. We got Tyson Campbell out of 250 going out to the Jags. He knew what he was doing, and he didn't do anything wrong. He has no requirement to tell the people that he was... He answered the question... Davis Mills out of 75 for the Houston Texans. Silvio. I don't know. I don't need to get into it, and I don't want to get political with it. I just think that to call him a liar is wrong. People manipulate their vernacular all the time. For him to be called a liar, and I don't like the guy. You know it. But he didn't do... Don't call someone a liar who's not a liar. Did he maybe use a poor choice of words? Was he deceptive? Sure. But deception isn't lying. LaVisca Chenault out of 75. You guys, Zach, you know I don't like him, but I think it's kind of funny he did it. Out of 75, Chenault. He should have, you're right, he should have just said that's none of your damn fucking your damn business. He should have been like, I don't need to answer that question, but he didn't. He was playing in the media. I think it's funny because the media's been hard on him. All right, here we go. Alvin Kamara, Boss Hogs out of 99. Now I'm with you, Zach. And again, if he lied and he wasn't following protocols and he put people's lives, his team knew, the people he was around knew, the public just didn't. No, he didn't avoid COVID controls. Viens, if he did, he's wrong. I would say this. If he said he was vaccinated and he didn't mask up and he didn't get tested, my understanding was he was being tested every day for COVID as per the non-COVID or the non-vaccination thing. He had to wear a mask at all team facilities, in team room meetings and all that. My understanding is that the organization made him follow all the protocols. If he didn't, he'll be suspended and fined. That's what I read today. But again, if he did that, Mike, I would agree with you. If he lied and didn't follow, he should be suspended and fined. I mean, that's every other player has had to do that. For the Carolina Panthers at a $3.99, Chuba. Nope, I would agree with that. The rules are in place. He needs to follow the rules. But my understanding is they said he's been following the COVID protocols all year long. Yeah, Mike, I agree. If he didn't do that, the team's in serious trouble. Zach, okay. You know what? All right. If he did that, I agree. Ban him from the football records. He's not going to make the Hall of Fame on the first ballot anyhow. We'll see. All right, I'm going to give away 2 fantasy spots, guys. 2 fantasy spots because we didn't... we did not... I know, Mike. I hope he did. If he did that, that's wrong. If he put people at risk, like, regardless how you feel about it, if he didn't follow protocols and, like, broke the protocols. Did you guys know he did put in for an exception and the NFL reviewed it because of his homeopathic, whatever it is, treatment, and they denied it. So that's why he had to follow the protocols. Rodgers is playing against Love. Out of 75, Aaron Rodgers... Speaking of, he was the topic of the break. Chenault out of 75. Tyson Campbell out of 250. Mixon out of 100. Joe Montana out of 250. And Kenneth Gainwell out of 94. We got the Boss Hogs Alvin Kamara for the New Orleans Saints going out to Jeremy Wilson. The Christian McCaffrey for the Carolina Panthers. 2 nice running backs for the Carolina Panthers. We got the McCaffrey and the Chuba going out to Maz. That was the deal of the break right there with $20. Michael Carter for the New York Jets going out to Alex Regal. As long as Rodgers would have to come back. The earliest Rodgers can come back is on Saturday night before the Seahawks game. Chuba Hubbard for the Panthers as well. We got Davis Mills for the Houston Texans going out to Silvio. And Frank Darby for the Atlanta Falcons going out to Silvio as well, hitting on both teams that he bought. All right, and the Pat Freiermuth for the Pittsburgh Steelers going out to Marie Elizabeth on card. You guys have, Chris and Marie, you guys have had good luck with that Steelers Elements. He's divergent. That's funny. Yeah, I'm interested, Mike. I was under the impression that he was following all protocols from everything I've read. If he hasn't been, I don't see how he doesn't get suspended for a few games. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to do some research. I would feel at this point we would have heard more about that if that was the case, that he would have already been subject to disciplinary actions. But it sounds like, from everything I've read and everything I've heard, it sounds like he was following all proper protocols based on non-vaccinated players. So, listen, I said it earlier, I'm going to say it now. Again, somebody in the playoffs is going to suffer from this COVID protocol, and it's going to be bad, whether they're vaccinated or not. And it's going to ruin the integrity of the entire postseason, I think. It's not going to be good. So I think next year that protocol does go away. It's going to be the Jacksonville Jaguars getting the points. Jacksonville Jaguars is going to be Peter Burris. And now we're going to give away 2 $5 hitless credits, and then we'll give away we're going to give away 2 fantasy spots. Bonus fantasy spot. Oh, I forget, Zach, you're a Bears fan. I don't want to talk about it. Don't even want to talk about it. Zach, your freaking Bears cost me so many dollars. Oh, this is so much money, those Bears. They so many. Oh, I'm so mad. Justin Fields, I had such high hopes for you. That run, he got me excited. That was an awesome run. I was watching the game. During that run, I was so pumped. I was like, here we go, Justin Fields. And then they just blew it. The Bears suck. Why'd you bet on the Bears, Chris said. Seahawks and the Redskins. It's going to be Doug Berger and Jim Slayton. All right, now everyone eligible, we're going to give 2 fantasy spots away. Like I said earlier, I think when it comes to the postseason, you're going to see teams absolutely demand that their players not go home. Like, go home only immediate family, wear a mask out. Like, it's going to be crazy, I think. This is top 2 win, and it's spot 15 and 16. Just so we're clear, it's 2 spots, mineral 5. Yeah, I think you're going to see teams really, really buckle down on their requirements. And I don't think you'll see players get pushed back. You know, you have 5 weeks of playoffs. I think teams are going to be like, all right, you know, they're not going to do a bubble thing. Bet Bears this week. Yeah, maybe not even. They can screw something up still. So mad. They ruined so many parlays. I had such a great week. The Bucks and the Saints, 2 NFC South teams. That's going to be Doug Berger with another one and Jeremy Wilson. Doug's going to have to, you guys need to make friends with Doug. He's got 2 more spots to give away. And Jeremy Wilson. Jeremy Wilson did not have a spot. All right. Is that who you guys have this week? Pittsburgh. That's a Monday night game. That could be interesting. You'll beat Pittsburgh. Who cares? Who cares? Who wins that game? Does anybody care? The Steelers aren't going to the playoffs yet, man. I hate that. I mean, if they sneak in, that's crazy. That'd be like the NFC East sneaking in a team with a losing record. All right, what do we got to check out? Oh, it's the Falcons 79-21 over the Saints. Wow, really? Y'all have no faith after they beat the Bucks with a backup quarterback. All right, guys, check out that break that's up. I'm going to be up for a while here getting the DK League around. It looks as if some more spots were taken, a couple more. I think we have 11 spots left, I want to say, in that. Last career game. Zach's on one night. What are you drinking tonight, Zach? No, I just think he knows how bad the Bears are, Chris. I'm jumping on the Bears hater wagon. They've cost me too much this year. The Bears and the Lions. The NFC North gets me, man. The Packers, I don't know why I hate the Packers so much. The Packers win me more money betting against them or on them. Like, I just feel like I have a good read on the Packers. I'm done with the Lions. I'm done with the Bears. I'm done. I can't. They're on my do not bet list from now on. Can't do it. All right, guys. I'll see y'all soon. Hopefully. Get in that mixer if you want 25 a spot.